All right, folks, here we go. The MrBeast Ava Chris Tyson drama never ends. We have some new updates, and I want to go ahead and tell you guys exactly what's going on. By the way, I want to say this real quickly. There's been a few crybabies in the comments of all of us making MrBeast videos saying that we're milking it. Just want to make it plain. If you don't like, don't watch, okay? There's no point in complaining in the comments and being a crybaby when you know god dang well you enjoy the endless MrBeast videos just as much as we enjoy posting about it, which, by the way, I'm just heavily invested in this, just to be quite frank. But anyway, let's get to the drama here. So here's what's happening. The latest drama that you got is Chris Tyson's partner. I can't even remember the guy's name. What's the guy's name? Eric. Eric, that's his name. So Chris Tyson's partner, Eric, apparently had some of his messages leaked, or he leaked messages as he apologized to the alleged Chris Tyson sexual assault victim. Her name is Jess, but she goes by the name of Muskina on X. So that's the first thing that you had. That happened, and basically everybody's mad at Eric, which, by the way, I'll be honest, I don't know who that is. But here's some of the messages right here. This is in Discord. And, Eric basically said, just to read a little bit of it, he said, "Staff, I wanted to talk to you all about my relationship with Ava and everything that has been happening behind the scenes at MrBeast. Beast has asked me not to talk about a lot of this publicly, as they are terrified of inflaming a situation that could anger their corporate investors." Of course they are, because MrBeast is not just a YouTuber anymore. He's like a legit brand. MrBeast is a business, okay? Like, literally. So anyway, I'm not going to read the endless messages because he typed a lot in the Discord, but basically a lot of people are accusing Eric of basically defending Ava Chris Tyson, which he did say something a little weird. He said something about I guess we could read it. I think I see it right here. It was something about Ava Chris Tyson, the person that he was in 2016, 2018. I wasn't a fan of, but he's a different person now. Something like that. And a lot of people weren't really feeling it. Basically, Eric defended his lover. That's literally what that was. That's all it was. It wasn't any accountability or anything. And now we actually have a new update. So now Muskina just posted this tweet about 50 minutes ago. And she said, for anyone paying attention, it's now confirmed that MrBeast is actively trying to keep people from talking about how I was SA'd by Ava Chris Tyson. This is most likely why you haven't seen any big channels comment on my story and why it's been kept mostly on Twitter. Okay. I actually don't think that that's why you haven't seen her thing be talked about by a bunch of big channels. I think what's happening is you really don't have many big channels covering the MrBeast thing, period. You really just have, besides commentary channels, but if we're talking about like the biggest creators in the world, I mean, Ludwig made a video, but you still haven't seen people like Moist Critical make a video. I think Philip DeFranco did make some videos on MrBeast too, but overall, you just haven't seen many people post videos on MrBeast, period. And the main reason why you haven't seen that, and I've already said this in numerous videos, is because MrBeast is so big on YouTube, and all these YouTubers at that level who are big care about is being in bed with these other big YouTubers and opportunity and making more money. That's all these people care about. Expanding their brand, getting more views. It really is like a hamster wheel once you get to that level on YouTube, when you're that big that you solely depend on your YouTube, revenue and sponsorships, everything for your livelihood, for your income. So that's what I think. But let me go back and read what she said, because she said it's now confirmed that MrBeast is actively trying to keep people from talking about how I was SA'd. Yeah, I believe her. That part, I'll be honest with you guys, I definitely believe that MrBeast is definitely trying to keep people from talking about anything. I don't think it's just her specific situation. And for those who don't know, let me explain who Muskina is. So you guys know about the Discord thing, right? So, Ava Chris Tyson, allegedly, and MrBeast was supposedly in there too, was saying all these weird, disgusting things in a Discord filled with kids, and he was actually saying it to minors themselves, and it turned into this whole firestorm, which ignited this entire drama here. And MrBeast had to release like a statement, blah, blah, blah. Well, exactly around the same time that stuff happened, Muskina came out back in July and actually said that, hey, well, let me go ahead and tell my story. I met Ava Chris Tyson in 2022, and I was SA'd by him or her. I think he identifies as a her. So her. So that's what happened. And now, she's basically reporting Mr. Beast is actively trying to basically keep people from talking about it. And then she posted this message right here. I'm not sure who this message is from. Let me see if I can enlarge it. It says here, there's already been an ongoing third-party HR investigation at Beast for a couple of weeks regarding Jess. However, as Mr. Beast has been under so much pressure recently, they don't want anyone to say anything publicly in case it causes more things to flare up online. You can imagine they just want all of this to simmer down and go away. Of course they want this to simmer down and go away, but unfortunately for Mr. Beast, it's not going to. Here's my prediction, because a lot of people think that this Mr. Beast stuff is going to, it'll eventually go away. It'll go away in like a week. Nobody's going to talk about it. I'm not so sure. And the reason why I'm not so sure is because Mr. Beast has done so many things, so many bad things, I would say, that there's just new people coming out all the time. And as long as Dogpack 404 continues to put the pressure and keeps releasing, long form videos exposing Mr. Beast, I don't see how this could end. I mean, they can say all they want. They want this to go away. They want it to stop. I don't think it'll happen. I think the best thing he's going to have to do, I already told you guys what I think he's going to do. I think he's more than likely not going to respond, and he's going to just sue everybody, or he'll wait till things finally settle down, however long that takes, and then he'll finally say something. I'm not so sure he'll even say something, to be completely honest with you. But remember, we do have Dogpack 404's video. He said he's coming out with a part 3. We also have the Ty Orr guy. He said he was coming out with a part 2 to his video. Although that guy, not as credible, because he tried to start a GoFundMe and raise $1.7 million or something insane like that. So for him, his story definitely seemed to be legitimate, but I just think that whole GoFundMe thing, trying to raise money because Mr. B supposedly screwed you, just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But yeah, that's the update, guys. It's never ending out here. It really is. It's just always something. And what I appreciate about people like Muskina is they're speaking out about it. They're not letting people silence them behind the scenes. They are putting it all out there. Like, hey, y'all, I am trying to get my story out there and tell Mr. Beast that, look, your friend did this to me. And she's, obviously her communication with them behind the scenes hasn't been good. So she's airing it out. She's like, look, for anybody who's paying attention to my story and what happened to me, it's pretty much confirmed that Mr. Beast is actively trying to keep people from talking about what happened to me. And it's not just her. Mr. Beast is trying to keep that's why Mr. Beast did that whole PR thing. That was the ploy. That was the play. That was, somebody advised him to do that, because had he not said that, it would have been worse. I would argue that had Mr. Beast been silent about the Ava Chris Tyson thing, it would have been even worse. But obviously the whole third party, we're going to have a third party firm investigate Ava Chris Tyson. I think part of that is, let me figure out what else you know, and let me also figure out a way to shut you up. Like, that's the ploy. We're doing an investigation to figure out what happened. I don't even think that's a real investigation. I think that's going to be a sham investigation. And I think Mr. Beast is trying to figure out this Chris Tyson situation, because remember, Chris Tyson knows a lot. Chris Tyson has been there. Ava Chris Tyson has been there from the very beginning. So if Ava Chris Tyson decides that they want to start singing, who knows what skeletons Mr. Beast has in his closet that we don't know. So yeah, that's your update. I'm sure we'll have another one tomorrow. And if we do, I'll make another video tomorrow, and I'll definitely be sure to cover it. So there you go. That's the update. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.